against President Ferdinand Bongbong Marcos Jr. Ito po, batay sa pinakita ni Atty. Manny Luna, andyan yung mga annexes evidence na hawak po namin. And this is the main impeachment complaint na hindi po tinanggap kahapon ng Office of the Secretary General. Yan po, tahasa namin sinasabi, mali, iligal, at labag sa ating saligang batas. Malinaw na pong sinabi ng Korte Suprema tungkol dito, marami ng desisyon. Ministerial ang pagtanggap ng Secretary General at ito po dadalhin sa Speaker's Office. Speaker's Office ibibigay sa plenaryo na kung saan ito po ay ilalagay o pag-uusapan sa Committee on Justice. So with that, nandito po yung ating mga abogado to discuss in particular. Siguro yung hindi natin masasabing exhaustively dahil na naman po ito sa mismong hearing, pero i-discuss yung grounds for impeachment na i-final po natin. Alam nyo, marami nagtatanong, sinasabi nila, ano ang endgame? Ano ang nais ninyo? Bakit kayo nag-file sa Pangulong Bongbong Marcos? Sila po siguro kumisan parang surprise lang that we filed. But actually, kami ang nagugulat. Kami ang nasusurprise dahil hindi ba responsibilidad ng bawat Pilipino na malaman yung kurakot na nangyari, yung korupsyon na ginawa, yung mga paglabag na saligang batas ng opisina ng Pangulong Bongbong Marcos. Ito ay responsibilidad ng bawat Pilipino, bawat isa sa amin. At ito rin po ang aming pananaw. Ang impeachment complaint, ang tanging proseso ng bawat isang Pilipino, wala nang iba. Each of us, individually and collectively, the only chance to file a case against the President is through an impeachment process. Hindi ka pwede mag-file sa Ombudsman, hindi ka pwede mag-file sa Presidente ng isang kaso kung hindi sa impeachment process lamang. So with that, I'd like to present the lawyers who will be discussing the grounds for impeachment. I will first give the mic to Attorney Jing Paras.
I just want to add, alam mo kasi, the responsibility of the President is overwhelming. Maraming nagsasabi, the sector or even the people around him are saying, si Presidente ang nagpapaimbestiga. But kami, sa grupo namin, we don't believe na siya nagpapaimbestiga. Ang belief namin ay siya ang mastermind. Siya ang numero uno na kurakot sa bansa natin. But how do we make him accountable? He is immune from suit. We cannot file a case against him in the Ombudsman. The ICI is under sa kanya. Hindi pwede mag-imbestiga sa kanya. Sa Senate, there is a separation of power. So, ang tangi lamang na binibigay ng ating saligang batas na mananagot ang Pangulo is through an impeachment. Kaya po, pinag-isipan namin na ito na matagal. We have come to the ultimate decision na dapat mananagot si Marcos dahil siya ay maraming ginagawang kabulastugan sa ating bansa. And it is through the impeachment. Pero nanghihinakit kami dahil mukhang hindi kami pinagbigyan ng karapatan na magiging impeacher, which is enshrined in our Constitution. So that is why we are here today. Maraming po salamat.
Okay, so for the first part of the complaint of the impeachment article, I'd like to turn the mic to Attorney Manny Luna. Just a background, Attorney Manny Luna was one of those also who filed against Chairman Andy Bautista during that impeachment process along with Jing Paras and Attorney Topacio. Attorney Manny?
Just a little correction. I was the counsel of the two patriotic Filipinos, former Congressman Jing Paras and Attorney Ferdy Topacio in the successful impeachment of former Comelec Chairman Andres Bautista. Napa-impeach namin siya. That was very historic.